Hello everyone and welcome to the Knit1.Tea2 podcast. My name is Dale and I am coming to you from my home in Rhode Island where I live with my husband and my 2 daughters. Bear with me today. I have been up since 3:45 in the morning. I have coffee with me. It's been a little while since I recorded last. Let's see, April 30th. I wanted to get a podcast in May, and today is as good a day as any. Hopefully the baby's napping. She's almost 7 months old now. I can't believe it. So hopefully she's napping. The birds are chirping. I kind of hope you can hear them because I love that. I am in a different angle because I have everything kind of laid out on the coffee table. Had to rearrange my corner over here and baby proof it, so I'm changing my method around a little bit. So we're gonna try this and see how it works. What else? Life noises, baby noises, distractions. I love looking at the birds. I actually am like looking out my window right now. And yeah, I didn't put makeup on. I didn't do my hair. This is me. I do have I have a knitted item on. It's going to be kind of weird to show because I'm sitting lower, so I will put in some pictures, but I think that's all like the admin kind of stuff. Welcome to all my new viewers. I appreciate you being here and all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. If you want to support my channel, I would love it if you could like this video, subscribe to my channel, all those good things, share with friends, all of that that I think most people know these days. And I think that's it. I will post things in the description box below. Yeah, all the places you can find me there. Instagram, which I am currently trying to update my Instagram with my finished objects, and my Ravelry with information and things like that. So I'm in the process of doing that, trying to do that while I'm feeding Mariella or while she's, if she's napping on me. So those are my goals before the end of the month. Okay, I think that's it. So let's jump right into finished objects and I will do what I'm wearing first. So this is my Mysterium tee. This is episode 24, by the way. Darn it, it's always at the top of my paper and I always forget to say that. All right, Mysterium tee. I'm gonna post a picture. That's just weird. I'll post a picture right here of the lace detail on it. So I started this on April 25th and I finished it on May 12th. It took me 19 days. 19 days to knit this top. So the pattern is a free pattern over on Ravelry. I knit the smallest size. I used Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby, Spinnies in the colorway, I think it was teal. And I decided, so the picture is more of like an oversized shirt. So my goal for this was to have a more cropped top that I could wear because I want to wear my knit items, but that I could breastfeed in without feeling like I'm stretching it out or not able to wear it and have to completely take my shirt off. So yeah, and it is serving that purpose. So what I did is I made it smaller. So I didn't want it to be too oversized. And I actually didn't put sleeves on it. So I left the sleeves kind of rolled up here. Which I like that kind of like unfinished look, so to speak, like the top here. I liked that. And then the lace on the bottom. I did do the bind off that was in the pattern and it was too tight. Maybe because I made it smaller, so it just didn't really feel comfortable. Like I could get it on, but it was not comfortable to lift up my shirt nor to really get on and off. So I did take that out. This is why it took me 19 days and not 18 days. Took that out and just did a stretchy bind off instead. I think that was all I had to say about this. I want to make another one. So I want to make a second one that does have sleeves and is maybe a little bigger. Maybe I'll go up in a size. I'm not sure. I used less than 2 skeins of this yarn for this. I had some left. I don't know if it probably would have been enough to do a little sleeve here. I knew right off the bat that I did not want to do the lace detail on the sleeve. I just didn't. I mean, it's beautiful. The lace is beautiful, but I just didn't want that. So it might have been enough to do the sleeves too, but I almost want to make a red one. I don't know if there's red in this yarn. It's so soft. I think I forgot to bring the tag. I don't know if I wrote it down last time. I know I talked about it last time. The designer, by the way, is Hannah Mann for this. I don't know. I don't recall what this is made out of. If I think of it, I'll put it down here. So that's that. So my second finished object is, I'm not really going in any order, I don't think, of when I finished these. But we'll go garments first. So I have another finished garment, and it is the Test Knit, oh, I gotta weave that in, tank top that I did, the Matira tank by Norco Ho, and the pattern is now released. So you can find it on Ravelry and Payhip. And I started this on April 4th and finished on May 7th. So really it didn't take me too long. And there were some days in there that I didn't work on it. I know I had finished the top without putting the collar and ties on for a couple days before. So yeah, I'm just now starting to, thanks to Andy over at the Naughty Knitress. She had said that she likes to put stitch markers in her projects for each day that she's working on it, because sometimes, you know, those whips get put aside and not worked on for a long time. But this, oh, I have another end to weave in. Oh, jeez. I've already worn it. This is my Matira tank, and I love it. It's hard to show garments in full. So it's got the waist shaping in there. I love it. I love it so much. I really like the way it fits. Blocking it did lengthen it a little bit, which is nice. I love just the shaping detail here on the side. I was debating if, okay, this is where I had to, I think I joined the skeins there. It's kind of annoying, but I was debating if I was going to keep the ties or not, because I really liked the look of it without as well, but I do like the look of the ties as well. So maybe I'll make another one of these and not put the ties on it and make it different. So this yarn is also Hobby Lobby. Yarn B, nope, yes, Yarn B Bambootiful and the colorway Plum. And I think I have it all written down. I didn't bring that over. I will put it in my Ravelry project page. How much yarn I used. I did do like the same color of the tie as the main color because that's just what I wanted. There are people who did the contrasting colors like the designer originally had, and they came out beautiful too. So there's lots of different things you can do with this pattern. So that was nice. I will be, like I said, updating Ravelry with all of the details of how much yarn and everything. I think it was 3 skeins. I think I had to dip into that 3rd skein of the main color. All right. Then I finally, oh my goodness, finally finished my hiking hat. So I started this in January. I finished it the 15th of May. Now I did not obviously work on it every day from then, but I did a double brimmed hat. I have no idea how much I knit. This is Big Twist yarn from Joann's in the colorway Varsity Orange. It is for hiking. And no, I don't want to pull down. Well, all right, fine. Here's a mess. Like I said, I was up really early this morning. I like it. I think it fits really good. I was a little worried at first I've never made a double brimmed hat before, but I like it. So I made it come down like to cover my ears. Yeah, I like it a lot. All right, got my hair back up just as lovely as before. And next, so the next finished object I have was one I had been working on for a while. I started on the 4th of April and finished on the 14th of May. Once again, I have no idea how many days I actually worked on these. Once I picked it up again, like the hat, I'm pretty sure it was like 2 or 3 days and they were done. So these are the Waves Mitts by Knit1.Tea2, I think is how you pronounce her last name. And I test knit these. This wasn't my test knit, but I test knit the pattern, and Liliana wanted a pair, so this is what she chose. She wanted black and pink. I thought at first she only wanted black. And she's like, where's the pink? I'm like, what? So she chose for me to do just the cuff in black, the rest in pink, including this cuff up here. So I love this pattern. This is now available too on Nanette's website, A Busy Life. I will put everything down below. And it's available on Ravelry as well. And I just love the detail. So pretty. So there's that. I have really nothing else. Oh, yarn. Both Knit Pick Stroll, colorway Night, K-N-I-G-H-T. And this colorway is Pink Moon. I can now put those in the closet. She doesn't really need to wear them right now, but one never knows with the weather here if it's going to be chilly. It's humid right now. I probably should have that fan on, but that would be distracting. I used size 1 Clover DPNs for those, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, so my next finished object is another test knit I did. I've been really into test knitting. I love it. I love it. It's very, very fun. So the next one, it is called Fancy Feet by Hannah Middleton, who is Works of Our Hands. She is actually a tech editor as well. If you have patterns, if you're a pattern designer, check her out. And these are like the sweetest thing ever. So I made, that goes from, oh shoot, I don't have all the sizes written down. I think like preemie to 8 years, the pattern goes through. So, oh my goodness. Of course I made Mariella a pair of socks. I let Liliana choose if I should do, there's 2 cuff options. So I chose to do the Pico cuff. This was something new for me. I had never done that before. It came out amazing and oh, I just love it. I love it. And it's such an elegant pattern, but also so simple, easy to memorize. Oh, I just love it. So pretty. This yarn is actually Nomad Duo, which is an 80% superwash wool, 20% nylon. They're fingering sock yarn, and this was dyed by a local dyer to me, Sharon. I know I've talked about her before. Oh my gosh, they're just so cute. This is the 12 to 18 month size, and I have not taken my finished object pictures yet, but oh, they're just so cute. I want to make more. Such a fun pattern. Maybe that should be my screenshot. Okay. I started those on the 18th of May, finished them on the 21st of May. I used size 2 DPNs to get gauge. Oh my gosh, I just love them. I gotta take pictures. Okay. Those are all my finished objects. That was a lot, actually. I mean, it's been like almost a month since I recorded. Did I even say the date today? I don't know. It's Tuesday, May 28th. I don't even know what time it is. It's like almost 11, I think. yeah, 10:52 a.m. So I was hoping to do minimal editing, but I feel like I'm going to have to do some editing. It's fine. Let's move on to whips. We will do sock whips first. We'll do my oldest one that you've seen before. So in my bag from Andy the Naughty Knitress, so cute, I have my Morning Glory socks, and I did finish the first one. I love it. I love the way it came out. I'll talk about the yarn in just a moment. I feel like there was a fuzz that just went into my coffee. Oh, I got my little stitch marker I made. My progress keeper, the gummy bear. Nothing ever wants to focus, but I thought it matched pretty good. Yes, I do. I love these. I am a little upset that it's going to be way too hot to wear these for a while. So I will be putting these away as a gift for myself in the fall. This is how far I am on the second one. I got the cuff plus some rows. Oh my goodness. I have my little chicken clay stitch marker I made. And I don't know how many rounds I have done so far, but yep. This, I was really focusing on this one for the first day of summer sock camp on the 24th. And basically I think I had just that morning finished the decreases of the gusset and gotten through the rest of the foot, I'm pretty sure. I really focused on that. I'm pretty sure we took a contact nap that day. So the whole time that she was sleeping on me, I was just knitting. The yarn. Using Chow Goo size 0, US 0, which is 2 millimeters. I am now obsessed with the 9-inch circulars. I love DPNs too, don't get me wrong. I still feel like I can knit faster with DPNs. However, bringing socks out, I don't feel like I'm gonna lose my needles, which is fabulous. I don't drop stitches, you know, for the risk of like pulling out, I've done this before, pulling out the needle instead of thinking it's the loose needle instead of, you know, one that was attached to all the stitches. So I do love these. It's easier when I'm holding her. I don't feel like I'm gonna poke her with a needle. It's good. All right, this is Premier Wool Select Jacquard Sock Easy Care Wool Blend, 218 yards. It's 50 grams, 75% superwash wool, 25% polyamide. And I love it. I got this from Joann's. I went to go look for other colorways and they don't have anymore. But if you go to the Premier website, they do. And if you go to the Premier website, you will find they have fruit themed sock yarn. I want the watermelon so bad. So I just need to either find out if I can get the yarn in a store. I think the Joann's or Michael's have it listed, but I think it was like a lot more expensive from them if I remember correctly. So yeah, I went down that rabbit hole. We'll see what happens. For now, I'm focusing on these and some of the other things I have, but oh my gosh, like they looked exactly like watermelon. Exactly like watermelon. I'm trying this new, like after I talk about something, I put it back in the big bag I have. And when I'm done with something, I'm putting it in this bag. This is my podcast bag. Okay, next. I hope this isn't too bad. I'm so tired. I want to nap, but I'm afraid to nap because as soon as I settle down, I'm sure she'll wake up. But I may finish this and just go lay down for a little bit, even if I don't sleep. Morning Glory socks are in my camping bag from Ambi Marie Knits. I love this bag so much. It's so cute. I love it. I love camping. I am definitely a camping girl. So these are my summer sock camp kickoff socks is what I'm calling them. This is the May Yarnable colorway. My cake is very messy. I don't really know what happened because I let it sit on my counter for a couple days because I was just admiring it. It got a little messy. Oh, I took a picture. That is the Camper Progress Keeper that I made. I love it. It's cute. I'm working on making stitch markers. I am learning how to work with clay. The jewelry piece to it, I used to make jewelry, so that's not anything new. I am learning about working with clay. Now, I used to work with clay as a kid, but obviously there is a lot to learn, and I'm working on it. It's fun. Someday, I will have worked through some of the kinks. I have some things in my head that I need to work on. It's just timing wise is not always good. Like, I have children, a house, and a husband. So sometimes I get frustrated because too much creativity is going on in my head and I don't have enough time to execute anything. So generally I knit, which is great. I love knitting. I do. It's just sometimes that creative overload is like too much in my head. So I make lists. I'm trying to make lists of like stitch marker ideas that I have, and things like that. So, I mean, I want to dye yarn. There's so many creative things that I want to do, which is fabulous. It really is. I was sitting in, I think it was the school pickup line the other day, listening to my book and knitting, thinking how like sad I would be if I didn't knit. I don't know, wondering what everyone else does, knowing that, you know, people probably read or look at their phone, whatever, but it just made me so happy that I had my knitting and have knitting, not only to, one, reduce my anxiety by giving me something to do with my hands when I am sitting and waiting. Two, it has introduced me to so many amazing people and friends, and I just love that. And it also allows that creativity. And it allows me to make things. Like, my people are very knit-worthy. Liliana is so knit-worthy. She loves, baby's like waking up. She is very knit-worthy. She's gone through phases with socks, but now she loves to wear her socks and the accessories. Hats, she loves the hats that I make her. And my husband is actually very knit-worthy too. I am very lucky. I will never make him a garment. He would not wear a knit garment. But accessories, hats, he wants a pair of fingerless mitts and socks, and he wears them. He is a little bit, like, I had made him some socks prior that he told me that he doesn't love. I think it was the way, it was a bit thicker yarn, and the way I joined the contrasting heel color didn't really work well for him, but I'm learning, like, what he likes in a sock and things like that. So I need to make him some more. That was such a tangent. Okay. I think she might have settled back down. So this is the May Yarnable colorway. I think it was Citrus Berry Bliss. I don't have the tag. Berry Citrus Bliss, something like that. And this is where I'm at. That's another stitch marker I made, little mountains. And that's where I'm at. I'm loving it. It's so bright, it's cheery. I'm debating if I'm gonna give these to him. We can wear the same size sock. So his feet are bigger than mine, but because of the nature of the socks, they fit him as well. So vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars by Kay the Crazy Sock Lady. I don't know. I think I did a 20 round cuff. I go between 15 and 20. And yeah. So that's that. What more do I have to say to that? I don't know. I don't know if I want these for myself. I don't know if I'll give him these. He likes funky colors. Those are those. All right, those are, nope, that's not on my whips. So those are the 2 sock whips. I have one more. Let me go check on her. Okay, I'm back. She is near me. So if you hear noises, that's what it is. She may decide she wants to tell you something too. All right, so the last whip I have is a new whip. I will post a picture of it here. It's the Lakeside Beach Wrap by Knit1.Tea2. Chantal. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. I will, like I said, post a picture. I do not know how to pronounce her last name. I'm not even going to try. I will post a link below to my Ravelry project page. Okay. So here's the saga with this. I have it in my bag from Happy Little Yarn, Amy of Happy Little Yarn. I won this as a prize from a make-along. I can't remember what make-along it was. All right, so I'm using Red Heart yarn. I had bought a skein of yarn with bright stripes, speaking of my husband wanting bright colors, to make him a hat. For Christmas, this was not last year, I think it was the year before. He bought me a skein of yarn, one of those jumbo ones with the neon stripes, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I picked out for you, and you picked that out. That's really funny. So I was like, oh, I have plenty of yarn. Like, let's see if I can get through, like, I'll use up this and see what I need after that. So I'm making this. Now, I did a gauge swatch. I fight with gauge a lot lately. I'm learning a lot. But so I did a gauge swatch, and I needed to go down like a lot of needle sizes. And I was knitting along, and I was like, I don't know. It's supposed to be like open and breezy, and like this is what it was coming out like. I like it. Do not get me wrong. It's beautiful and I like it, but like it just wasn't exactly what I was going for. And I was like, where is the blue that I remember seeing in this skein? Like, I'm not finding it. And then I thought, then I used the other side of the yarn because I didn't want to take all this out to use bigger needles, and it was coming out like a little bit messy. Still, I wasn't loving it. Like, I love the colors, but I wasn't loving it like this. And I know, like, when I put the other pieces together, like the stripes aren't going to match up, and I was like, this is just not what I envisioned in my head. Like I said, it's beautiful. I love the colors. I will repurpose this yarn. I was like, why am I not loving this? So then I pulled out the other skein. I was trying to clean out my room a little bit yesterday because when I moved all the stuff for the nursery, everything just got thrown into my room. So the 2 skeins are different colorways. That one that I just showed is bright stripe. This one is neon stripes. And this has the pink, the reddish color, the blue, the purple, the green. Like this, I was like, let me try this. Let me try it with the bigger needles. And this is what I was going for. Let me get the right side. I started this yesterday, and this is what I was going for. So I find that this is more open, but to me, it doesn't look as messy as what I was getting with the other one. Like, I mean, I'm sure if you look like really closely, I don't know, but this is more what I was going for. The black is dispersed throughout. It is not creating any set stripes that I have to feel like I want to match up, because you don't have to, like, it could just be whatever, but the construction of it, I thought it might look weird with them not. This is what I was going for. I am so much happier with this. This is going to be the final color, and oh man, that means I have to go shopping for yarn. Darn. Because I'm going to need more. I'm going to finish this skein and see how far I get with that to kind of give me more of an idea of how much I actually need. So yeah, this is what I was going for. I really like this. So it's like an oversized wrap. I know, she wants the yarn. So she loves this yarn. I mean, it's kind of like impossible to tell. So I'm not even gonna actually try. This is what I was going for. I love it. I really do. Like, I'm so happy that I finally, I was working on the other one and I was like, I don't know. This is just not giving me what I wanted from it. So I put it in timeout for a while. And now I'm so pleased with it. So I just want to work on this, but I kind of have to concentrate a little bit. And I tried to knit a couple rows this morning and my brain was getting tired. Although I guess I did a lot more than I thought. So this stitch marker, the progress keeper, is where I ended yesterday. So I did this yesterday and I guess, okay, yeah, that's a lot more than I thought today. Okay. I'm using Clover, size 11. I'm pretty sure those kinds of details, like the needle sizes and stuff, I think that's all on the description of the pattern. So I don't think I'm like giving anything away. Yeah, there's that. So with the other one, Mariella loves it. Like I was knitting on it and she wanted it so bad. So I handed her the skein. She was just like so excited. I might make her a chicken out of it. So I did make, I made myself an emotional support chicken. I made Liliana a chicken. And I think I might make a neon chicken for Mariella. Because I haven't made her one yet. Haven't started it. My other thought was to make her like a lap blanket for the car seat and the stroller. But I don't know yet. It's going to be a chicken or it's going to be a blanket. I'm not sure. I don't want it to, like, I was like, oh, maybe I'll just continue this. I don't want to continue this pattern for a blanket for her, because I just, like, you do have to think about it, and I kept having to go back because sometimes I mess up. And it's just not, like, it's very, yeah. I do not want to continue this pattern for a blanket for her. So we'll see. Okay, that's all the yarn stuff. Now, no, I have an acquisition. So I got my April Yarn of the Month Club from Pretty Twisted Yarn. It's beautiful. It is so, so pretty. It's got like so many different colors in it, and I have a feeling when I unwind the skein, I'm going to find even more. And it has the mini, a 20 gram mini, and a 100 gram skein. And that is her logo. And the colorway is Manifesting Magic. So I love it so much. It's so pretty. I was debating whether I was going to wind this up for my first summer sock camp cast on. But I didn't. Where's my coffee? Where did my coffee go? I think I brought it into her room. So yeah, so that was my acquisition going into the bag. Actually, this is going to go into the bag too. I don't know if my avocado needle stoppers, well, they do fit on these bigger needles. Let's do that. Okay. And let's get this in the bag too. I'm trying to keep myself a little more organized, trying to keep things out of the way, baby proofing. So I guess we'll just kind of move into life. So I'm trying to baby proof. She will be 7 months old on the 5th of June. And she is rolling and wants to be on the move. She's not, but I need to baby proof before it gets to that point because I'm trying to be like hyper aware of things. So stitch markers, I am trying to like put my project back in a bag. I don't know if you've been around for a while. I think I've showed my corner over here, and it always had like tons of projects thrown over there on the end of the couch. I cannot do that anymore, or I will lose stitches and I will lose needles and markers and all those things. Plus the markers are a choking hazard, and I mean the needles are a poking hazard, whatever you want to call that. So I'm trying to be more aware. I've been so used to just keeping everything out in the open. So there's that. So I am trying to do that. My spot over there is pretty clear. And like I said, that's why I have now a big podcast bag. So there's that. I did not write down how many miles I've walked for the year. I'm just over 30 miles, maybe 32 miles for May so far, and that is more than I did last month in April. But I don't know. Okay, so that's that. Books. I've read the Age of Vampires series by Caroline Peckham and Susan Valenti. The series is finished, and I finished the last book. I think it was 7. So I read that whole series. I listened to the first 3 and read on Kindle the last 4. And then I did listen to the Vampire Knitting Club. Oh, shoot. Nancy Warren, I think, is the author. And I read through those books. They were really cute. I did like those. You don't have to concentrate much. So I could listen to them while I do other things. And yeah, I know. So, yeah. So I did like those. Those are the books. I just started to re-listen to Zodiac Academy again. Because Tamara caffeinated _crafted _mama, I think. I'll put it on the screen. She started reading them, or rereading the first couple, and I was like, you should read them. So I'm gonna reread them, I think, along with her, at least to start with, because I'm in between books right now and I just don't really know what I want to read or listen to. School is still in session here. It goes until June 20th is the last day. It's getting hot and humid and icky. And I guess that's it. I don't know how long this is going to be because I had to stop it. And I do have some things to edit out. But I believe that is all I have for everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'm not going to apologize about the baby noises because they are cute, and this is life. So thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing if you're a subscriber. If you are not, if you don't mind, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.